Hello, hello, hello. I'm back with a video on how to crate train your puppy and how to teach them to wait before they exit the crate. I think crate training is one of the most important things you can teach your dogs, especially if you have puppies. You should always crate your dogs when you leave the house because they could start a fire, they could eat something that could kill them, they could get their heads stuck in a chip bag and suffocate. These are all some of my biggest fears with my dogs. So my puppy and Sugar are crate trained. Zeppelin does not stay in a crate because I trust her. I know she's not going to do anything. But my puppy and Sugar will always be crated when I go out. Now, when Buddy came home, he had severe separation anxiety. Like, Brutus had really bad separation anxiety. Buddy's was next level. I couldn't even leave the room without him screaming his head off. I had to be in eyesight all the time. Otherwise, he would lose his mind. So it took about 2 weeks for me to fully crate train him and get him used to being alone. And now he's fantastic at it. Now he runs right into his crate and he's great at waiting to exit his crate. His crate is his safe space and he sleeps in it every single night. Right? Yeah. So he's so sweet. I don't want to start. I just want to look at him. Look at you. No, don't eat that. That's a mic. Okay, so first get the crate. Good boy. Great. In your bed. Yes, good boy. So what you want to do is I use their meals with this because that way you can do it for like a whole 5 minutes or whatever. Okay, buddy, out for a sec. What you want to do is guide them in with the food in your bed. Yes, good boy. Reward them for being in there. Yes, good boy. Good job. Pet them and whatnot. I should probably make them more visible. See, he's so good at it. He'll just go right in your bed. Yes, good boy. Stay in your bed. Good boy. Stay. Yes, good boy. So he's very food motivated and he really, really loves this crate. Okay. Okay is their break word for everything. He knows he knows okay means he can exit his crate. So again, guide them in it with, hey, don't do that. In your bed. You can even drop stuff in it for them. You just want to make their crate a really fun experience. You want them to know that it's a safe space. They're always going to get something good when they're in there. In your bed. Yes, good boy. Lots of treats in there. Well, kibble for this one. Okay. Good boy. And then once they understand that, what you want to do is start closing the door. So you want to go in your bed. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. So to start, you don't need to close it the whole time, for a long period of time. You can just close it for a second and then open it. That way they're not thinking oh, okay, I'm locked in here forever. They know, okay, I just have to go in here, I get something good, and I get to come out. So again, buddy, okay, good boy. In your bed. Yes. Close it for a few seconds and wait. Good boy. Yes. And you don't want to reward them as soon as you open it because you want them to stay in their crate. Okay, good boy. Good job. No, in your bed. In your bed. Yes, good boy. So once they're getting the hang of that and they're comfortable with you closing the door, you want to, in your bed, you want to start locking it. Good boy. Once you lock it, you can feed them through. Yes, good boy. Just sit here and give them treats through the crate. Good boy. Yes. Again, you're trying to make this a really positive experience for them. Once they're more comfortable with that, you can start moving away. You don't have to leave the room, but like say, you know, I'm just gonna go over here. So I'm not far away from him. He can still see me, but I'm not sitting directly in front of his crate. Yes, good boy. You can wander around the room, like clean, you know, watch TV, whatever. You just want to make it like a very neutral and positive experience. Like there's nothing crazy going on. It's not a bad thing for him to be in here. Yeah. So, wait. Ah, back in. Okay, so that was a really good example of what I don't want him to do. Wait. Okay, good boy. Very good. Thank you, missed one. Here. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make your dog stay in their crate and not just jump out as soon as you open the door. In your bed. In your bed. In your bed. Naughty boy. In your bed. Now. Yes, good boy. So we're going to close it. And then what we're going to do is tell him to wait and slowly open it. Wait. Usually, if your dog doesn't understand this yet, they'll starting to go out. So I close it right away. I don't want him to go out at all. I want him to wait for the okay. Okay. Yes, good boy. Good job. In your bed. Yes, good boy. Once they understand that, what you want to do is you want to be able to open the door completely and have them not go out. Wait. Okay. Good boy. Just like that. Again, in your bed. Yes, good boy. Stay. Once this kind of plays off onto the impulse control that video that I was yes, good boy, that I was doing last week. This is a form of impulse control, having to wait in here. So the next step up from this would be being able to put the food down and have them not go and get it, just like in the impulse control video that I did with Sugar. In your bed. In your bed. Yes, good boy. You want to be able to have or throw the food down. Leave it. Okay, that was very bad boy. In your bed now. Yes. Just wait. Leave it. Okay, good boy. Just like that. Look at that. We're showing lots of mistakes. Good boy. In your bed. No, in your bed all the way. Sneak. Wait. Leave it. Okay, good boy. So just lots of practice waiting in his crate. In your bed. Yes, good boy. Wait. Okay, good boy. This is the very first thing that I taught Buddy when he came home. In your bed. Yes, good boy. Wait. Okay, good boy. See, so he corrected himself there. So as soon as he did that, I let him have it. If they correct themselves, you don't want to, well, when they're learning at least, you don't want to make them wait longer. You want to reward them for correcting themselves. In your bed. Yes, good boy. Wait. Okay. Good boy. In your bed. Yes. Again. Lots of rewards to get in. Rewards through while you wander around the house, do whatever. Making them wait while halfway opening it. Wait. If they tried to come out, you close it again. Yes, good boy. You keep having to open and close it just a little bit. That's okay. That's what I do with them, with the dogs. I mean, the girls in particular. He's really, really good at waiting. That's what I do when they're exiting a door. So wait. Yes, good boy. Good waiting. So you can keep closing it. Wait. Yes, good boy. And then you want to be able to open it completely. Wait. Okay. Yes, good boy. In your bed. Yes, good boy. Okay. Yes, good boy. And so that is how you crate train your puppy and how you teach them to wait before leaving their crate. Yeah. If you have any questions about how to do this, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'm happy to help. And if you try this with your pups, I'd really, really love to hear about it. I love to hear if any of my training is helpful for people. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and I hope that you have a really good day. Bye.